Good morning, everybody. It's your man Ron Ski. What's up, everybody? On this Friday. I know them goddamn Texas drop for everybody. Probably payday. You know what I mean? We're going to get right into it. With the games from last night, the 76ers versus the New York Knicks. 76ers took that one home 115 to 106. Embiid definitely out. Wasn't playing last night. But my man Tobias Harris carried the load last night with 34 points. Al Horford pitched in last night with his little 17. And the 76ers won. Beat the New York Knicks at home last night. Julius Randle went off, though, for 30 last night. Sixers couldn't do nothing with him. But I said what I was saying yesterday. You got three players that's getting paid as All-Stars: Al Horford, Josh Richardson, and Tobias Harris. And they couldn't do nothing with the Cleveland Cavaliers last night. So in my behalf, I thought they would bomb on the Knicks, and they did bomb on the Knicks. A little, you know what I mean? A nice little win for them. Hopefully, Brett Brown can get them together because Embiid supposed to be out for a week. Simmons undetermined to be out. He probably be out for at least a month and a half with that back injury. Nobody knows what's wrong with that man back. MRI didn't come back. Nothing. No more updates or reports on him. So last update I got was he was out 2 weeks plus, and then it was like he out indefinitely. So I'm thinking no money. So. But the Sixers need to definitely get them three All-Stars or get them three players getting paid like All-Stars and go to fuck to work. They got a couple tough games coming against the L.A. Clippers and the L.A. Lakers on the road. So they definitely going to need their A game going into those situations. The other games last night, Portland Trailblazers 100 to the Pacers 106. C.J. McCollum had 28. My man Melo pitched in with a good 12. But it was too much. Sabonis had 20 and 11. And my man Michael Brogdon was balling last night, which gave the Pacers a little 6-point win over the Portland Trailblazers last night. Portland really need Dame. I never seen the team that was so dependent on one player. Like when Dame is not in, you would just count that as a loss for the Portland Trailblazers. Every time. It's like they can't do shit without Dame, and it's proven, and they trying to fight for the 8th seed in the Western Conference. Like the Memphis Grizzlies hold that 8th seed, and y'all are losing. And Memphis losing, so it's not like Memphis even worried about it. Like, if they lose and then y'all win, then it's like, oh, Memphis, you on Memphis Hills. Because they was only 3 games behind. They still 3 games behind because Memphis lost the other night, and they just lost. So it's still the same, but they need to make a push now. They need to get on like a 4-game, 5-game winning streak right now and try getting the 8th spot. If they don't get in the 8th spot, it's going to be very depressing when Portland just made it to the conference finals last year against the Warriors. So it'll definitely be a very disappointing season. They had a lot of injuries plagued them this season, though. So you really can't say much, but they trying, though. Hopefully it'll work out for Portland Trailblazers, but probably not. In the other games, OKC took that win home last night, 112 against the Sacramento Kings. Went away. Harrison Barnes, 21. My man Gallinari had 24 points balling on them. They came back from 19 down. The Kings had a 19-point lead on the OKC. Thunder, I don't see why they let them come back, but there's a bunch of young boys on the Kings, and a coach not really that much good of a coach, you ask me. Like, I like Luke Walton, but I don't think he the man, so he's not getting these young boys like no hope. You feel me? Like, these young boys not doing enough to even scratch the surface right now, and it's kind of disappointing, though, to me personally. It's a disappointing season for the Kings. I thought they was going to have an okay season, but that was very relevant. Fox was irrelevant. Only person that's irrelevant on their team is Buddy Hield. That's because he's shooting tremendously from the 3. So I don't see what's up this Sacramento Kings, but it ain't it right now. But good shit for OKC Thunder come back from 19 down and take on the win. Chris Paul, Shazier Alexander, and Gallinari, Steven Adams, they're not playing. They keeping that playoff spot. They not losing that. They actually serious. They a serious team out the West when everybody thought they was just gonna be a bust, but they actually making a run for it. Congratulations to the OKC Thunder. We also got the Lakers last night, 116 The Golden State Warriors 86, AD 23, Eric Pascal with 23. No LeBron James last night. They still route the Golden State Warriors by 30. Jeremiah Green got 2 technical fouls and ejected in the second quarter. Your man Brian on the sideline laughing. Brian bidding off him the whole time. He's snapping on referee, can't get his way. That's the usual Draymond. Flare up, get hype. All this extra shit, antics. With the fake flops and everything he be doing. Ref's tired of that shit, ejected him. You get injected. He probably don't run. He probably need a little rest. Because Steph Curry's supposed to be coming back sooner than expected. He's supposed to be coming back in March. Yeah, Sunday. March 1st is Sunday, so Steph Curry should be back between Sunday and Friday of next week. So that's good shit. Steve Curry saying Curry definitely in the shoot around. He definitely was on court before the game started yesterday. Layup, shoot around. So Steph Curry definitely trying to make a comeback, and the Warriors desperately need Steph Curry to come back, boy. Not even they're gonna make a run playoff, just because they need that unity back, that atmosphere back, that energy back in the Golden State organization. It just wasn't. It ain't been the same team since the start of the season when Steph went down. Then Clay last year when Danny still out, so it ain't been the same team, been the same atmosphere. It's just not. When you watch the Golden State Warriors, it's just like, who is these guys? And what are they doing out here on the floor? It's just like a fucking college team playing. Nobody even know they starting 5. That's sad. But that's it on the basketball tip. On to the NHL last night. You got the Rangers beat the Canadiens 5-2. Maple Leafs take home the win against the Panthers 5-3. Dallas Stars lose to the Boston Bruins 3-4. Boston take that one. Islanders lost last night to the St. Louis Blues 2-3. Good shit for the Blues. The Flames lost to the Predators last night 3-4. Nashville trying to make a run for that playoff spot. And the Caps lost last night to Winnipeg 0-3. That's the first time the Caps got blown out. Shut out in a while. If Ovechkin damn near score every game for the Caps. So for them to get shut out, Winnipeg definitely did their job last night. Well, other than that, everybody in hockey right now playing for them playoff spots. So definitely look for a big push on the hockey. Definitely keep y'all updated. Yeah, but I got some little bit of NFL news for y'all. Tom Brady, y'all mean Tom Brady? He out. Like I said yesterday, the New England Patriots ain't even contact Tom Brady yet. No contract talks, no trade talks, no nothing. We ain't even in contact with him. And Tom Brady for the vibes. Tom Brady said he looking forward to free agency. He might actually go land to a new team. And teams ain't been contacting Brady yet, but I'm pretty sure they will after the day. Or after the combine, they definitely going to be contacting Brady. Got at least 2 more years left in him. Everybody say he was downfall last year. I don't know. It was no receiving around him last year. No legit receiving. They had Joey Edelman. That was it. They had nobody last year. Everybody they got left. You feel me? It was nothing. They was depleted. Yeah, Sonny Michel enjoyed Edelman all season. That's it. No great tight end. No good wide receivers to compliment him. It just wasn't their year at all for the Pats, but I still think Tom Brady actually got at least 1 or 2 years left in the tank. If your team went on the rebuilding, you want Tom Brady to be the face of your franchise while y'all do the rebuild, that's fine too, but you still have to pay that man. That man gonna want his bread. He's still Tom Brady. He's still the best quarterback in the game as of today because he did not retire yet, so he gonna want his money, man. They're going to have to pay that man something to go to another team, which I think he will go to another team. The Patriots is one of them organizations that don't play around. They want to be relevant each and every season. So I don't think this is about to be a season where they're going to be irrelevant and nobody going to be talking about the Patriots all season. That's not like them, and I don't think they're going for that. Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft not going for that. They love and respect Tom Brady a whole lot. Best believe they do, because Robert Kraft, though, they traded Jimmy G when Tom Brady went behind Bill Belichick back and told him, listen, we not keeping Boy on the roster. We not paying him so he could take my spot one of these days. Therefore, we're going to trade him, get some picks for him. You feel me? And it turned out Jimmy G was actually legit. He went Super Bowl last year, so it turned out Jimmy G was actually legit. Tom Brady was right. Young boy was going to take his starting spot. And he got him out of there, so they definitely got tremendous respect for Tom Brady. But far as keeping him on the roster and all that, it ain't looking too good for my man Brady. Other news, we got my man Phillip Rivers. As y'all know, the Chargers let Phillip Rivers go. But Phillip Rivers is looking to the Oakland Raiders or the Indianapolis Colts. You know the Oakland Raiders still got Derek Carr. You know what I mean? Derek Carr been on a downfall after he had the MVP season, I think 2016 or 2017. Then he got injured and been all hell ever since then. He's been trashed the last couple years. Trash truck juice. Like, boy, been trash truck juice. Like, backyard boogie. It been like Derek Carr. What the fuck happened? So, you know, Phillip Rivers got like the same amount of time as Brady, 1 more 2 years, and Phillip Rivers don't got no rings yet. Everybody in his draft class got a ring except for him. Them quarterbacks in the draft class except for him. He the only one. Like, he know his legacy desperately depends on the ring, and he still want to play football. And I personally think the Raiders wide receiver core versus the Colts wide receiver core, it's not really no bigger difference. We do got T.Y. Hilton, though. T.Y. Hilton make a bigger of a difference. And we got the tight end, Jack Doyle. He nice. No, and you got Eric Ebron. I mean, if he do resign, Eric Ebron supposed to be a free agent this season for the Indianapolis Colts, so he's supposed to be re-signed back with the Colts. I don't know if they should get Phillip Rivers or draft a quarterback, because they do get Phillip Rivers, then they can draft a wide receiver first round or a defensive player first round because of the deep wide receiver core. So the Colts could get him and had Jacoby Brissett as the backup. Or they could do other moves. There's a lot of moves. You don't got the draft, got 2 experienced quarterbacks right now in the free agency that everybody know about. So it's up to the teams if they think they're going to succeed and make it to a good playoff run with these 2 veteran quarterbacks, or they think they should just move on and rebuild with the draft. It's up to them. But other news, Jerry Jones open and letting Dez Bryant come back to the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones loves Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant been going hard the past couple years. Ever since he got released from the Dallas Cowboys in practices and videos. Like, he been trying, and he came back, tried to work out with the Saints. The Saints let him go, injured himself. He back. He was just practicing with Patrick Mahomes, the NFL MVP. A couple weeks ago, the tapes got out, film got out. Everybody looked like Dez still got it. You know what I mean? So I think they might bring Dez back, especially if they can't resign all their players, all their wide receivers. Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb, and one of them go, Dez Bryant definitely be on the veterans minimum. And Jerry Jones, Jerry Jones stingy with that. He's stingy with that money. Man, he pay who he pay, but he's stingy with that money. I mean, Dez, you want to play, so I get Dez back on a veterans minimum. Take this little $1, $2, $3 million, you know what I mean, for this 1 year. And let's see what you got. If you still got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. We're going to see after the season, though. And Dak Prescott needs Dez Bryant. He's definitely a big target for him. So, we're going to see how that goes. That is an emotional roller coaster. But we're going to see how that goes. If you do get back in the league, that'll be love. Congratulations with Dez Bryant. If you don't, hey, just another step closer. You got to work another step harder to get back into the league, bro. Go. Then you got my man Joe Burrow or Tua. Everybody debating which one of them probably go first round, in my opinion. Give me Joe Burrow. You know, injury history. Broke the record of touchdown. Heisman winner. Proving he for the moment. You know what I mean? He beat big teams this year. Big time players this year. Not saying 2 of them big teams, but 2 was on Bama, the bomb squad. So it's not like, it's not like they was. Ever was an underdog or ever supposed to lose, but he's still a good quarterback. He still took Jalen Hurts' spot when he did come in and win that national championship for Alabama. So we're not about to forget that. Like Tua, scrub. I like Tua. Tua just definitely got a couple of injuries. He definitely got hit with the injury bug late in this season. So we're gonna see how teams react to him, especially after that nasty hip leg injury he caught. So we just want to see how teams react to him. We're going to see what's up. The Saints is letting go of Teddy Bridgewater, let him leave, go find another contract, go find a landing, hopefully a starting role. The Saints love Teddy Bridgewater, but they got Jason Hill. There's no point to keep Jason Hill And Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy Bridgewater not gonna get no reps. So then the Saints believe he still is a good quarterback. He still got something left in the tank, but they ready to move forward, Jason Hill, and make him the quarterback just in case anything happened to Drew Brees. So I respected this decision because Jason Hill definitely was balling last year. He did damn near everything for him. He ran the ball, threw the football,